Good night, everyone. Today is Thursday, September 29, around 9:30 p.m. New York time. Guys, let's go over with a daily technical video a day. Nothing technically has changed today. Some little, like always, some little swings within the big picture, but the big picture keeps saying the same. We still seeing a recovery in the risk trade pretty soon, and from there we're gonna be able to define higher degree counts. Uh, what we're gonna do today is, because we do the forum, we do the video on the euro, we're gonna go technically a little about the 1 hour charts, so you guys can have a better idea about the 1 hour charts, what we're seeing right here. I'm gonna take a lot of time into in three specific pairs: the dollar index, the S&P, which both of them they're key, and also the euro yen, which is showing a very nice chart right there. Now, let's start with the dollar index. As you guys know, the dollar index, it was possible to be counted in two ways in two different fonts last night. One of the fonts was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other one was with a flat right here. Now, the new low was negated here on the index, and then the pairs has bounced back against another scenario. The same one, it goes with A, and then if this is a three-way move, the one that happened last night on the euro. Now, pointing out to the RSI, it looks like a 3. Well, if that's the three-way move, we're gonna get some consolidation, and the pair should move to reach an area around the 78.26 area. That's around the 135 area on the euro dollar before continue to go lower. That's how we see it. We believe that, unfortunate, we got a good position on the euro, but this can be a 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, this high right here can hold, and the pair can trade lower. But I see the decline from this afternoon New York high on the dollar. I see a kind of corrective, so most likely the dollar is gonna trade around 78.30, 78.50 area before it continues to go lower. Right? That's about the dollar. And the 4 hours, all you guys know where we stand. We're expecting 76, 77 minimum right here before continues to go higher. Now, let's see copper in 1 hour right here. Very choppy. It looks better in the morning when we can say 1, 2, 3. This is either a nest to the downside. This is either a nest to the downside, or it's becoming like an Aussie trade, and New Zealand, other metals, they're looking like a triangle wave right there. So technically, that's what we see in copper right there. But eventually, at the end, it's gonna prove lower to either this 2.97 or 2.81 area. Now, oil is very interesting. What we see in oil is A, B, and technically we should get the higher on C, and that's gonna support the the risk trade tomorrow before going higher. Now, don't take for granted that it's gonna go straight from here. Possible it can go lower and then higher, but it looks very clear right there for me what is gonna happen right there with oil. So let's go to the individual pairs for a while now. On the individual pair, let's start with the euro dollar. The euro dollar right here, we entered right here, great entry last night. We were out almost, I would say 160 pips, I don't know. And then the market is coming back. Now, there is many scenarios, technically 3 scenarios on the euro dollar, guys. First one, like it is right now, and we got A, a flat B, and then from there we got A, and we are working on the B way before going higher. Second scenario, this is A, like the index in 3 ways, I'm sorry, in 5 ways, and then we got to the downside. Let me do it. We got A, B, and we're working in a type of flat when we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go lower to around the 35 area, around 35.07. We're gonna go lower there at 35.07 before going higher. That's the second scenario presented. The third scenario is that this is A, and then we are in like a type of triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a B way, and then going higher. Have to be one of the 3. I'll be honest with you guys, it's gotta be one of the 3. So very risky. We got the stop right here, very risky. I see a chance that it's gonna go lower to around 34.70. So we're gonna make a decision before the night ends and what we're gonna do right here. Now let's move on to the Norwegian Krone. Very interesting pair here. Again, showing this A, B, C, A B and a flat, and then A, B, C, Y. It negates the flat. So technically speaking, this pair is gonna trade higher to 584 before lower. That's showing the path that the dollar is gonna get a little strength tonight before getting weak again. So very interesting, but I think that right there we should be in that should be the path for tonight for the dollar. Let me see. I mentioned the S&P. I see a risk on day tomorrow when we have right here. I don't care about anything here on the S&P. All I care in the S&P is A, B, C, W, S, A, B, and then this decline is the one that is going to do dollar strength, and then from here should trade higher, and then to around 1247, and from there should trade lower. Now it can be the case that this is a triangle that we've been mentioning. That being the case, it's going to trade around 1210 before going lower back again. That's for the S&P. And finally, let's take a look at the euro yen, which is showing 3 down, 3 high, and minimum is gonna get to around 103.50 with an extension 103.04 before going higher. But everything is bullish risk, as you guys see. Finally, the Singapore dollar looks like the same path. A, B, C, W, S, A, B, with a move in favor of the dollar before going lower. And the Aussie yen, the Aussie dollar, I'm sorry, we see 3 scenarios. The first one, this is the top of wave 4, and then we go, which I don't see it anymore, but I can see it like this is a top of 4, and we're doing like a triangle, something like this. When we got A, B, Z, we're going higher in D, E, right here, and lower. Another scenario is, like you guys know, this is all part of the B way. This was a 3, so we're going higher from here. So technically, that's what we see, guys, around the market. A little strength tonight on the dollar, and then witness tomorrow. Thank you.